Testing. Welcome to episode 458 of Beauty Magazine. The Sims 4 story of a once thriving, now struggling fashion magazine, along with the stories of the world of Beauty Magazine. Tonight we are once again doing the American Truck Simulator story of Colt Cooper. Let me make sure that Streamlabs is not responding yet. And it's because I'm not signed in over there. Let's try this again. Tonight's episode is going to be a little short, so as far as my intro goes, I'm going to either keep it short or I'm going to talk while I'm driving, but I had to talk to my brother on the phone, so he, as usually, took 3 hours to talk, or what it seemed like 3 hours. So now I barely have any time to do this episode, but we're gonna do at least 1 or 2 loads and get them done. But this is the story of Colt Cooper, who's the brother of Charlie Chambers, the former publisher of Beauty Magazine. Colt Cooper is working for a printing company which has started making a newspaper. And so we are doing loads of newspapers. In the game of American Truck Simulator, we are pretending that the loads of paper are delivering newspapers and the loads of waste paper are picking up recycled papers and papers that didn't sell from the stores and stuff like that. So we are doing things related to making a newspaper. When possible, we do something that makes more sense, but we take whatever load we can get. We are currently up in Washington State after starting in Missouri. Alright. We're just going to get on with picking a job here if we can get one. We're in Yakima, Washington. We started out down here in Missouri. There's a couple of locations of 4-2 print in this area. And then there's there's one here. And then one up here. And I'm trying to get to Eugene, Oregon to the next one. We don't get to do it there. Excuse me. I apologize, but I am in a little bit of a hurry, so yeah. But I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 loads here today, and I got to work at 8:30, so that's why I'm in a bit of a hurry here. I still need to sleep. Alright, we're going to take the one going to the Dales. Usually I'd be a little more picky and all that, but We are close to there, so let's take that load. Damn it! I didn't have my controller yet. Okay, my driver is still full. Still has a lot of rest. We got plenty of fuel to get to the Dales. We're just gonna go across the street and get our load. One second, I'm going to get some music going really quick on my other computer, just so I've got something to listen to. Gravity, you can't pull me down. There's having delusions of danger. It's so change. I'll never know. Look, it comes at too high a cost. Gravity, you can't hold me down. Sorry, I thought I was gonna get back to daylight here, but Defying gravity. Defying gravity. Can never pull us down. You coming? No. Dun, dun, dun. Only find me. Look to the western sky. Someone told me lately everyone deserves a chance to fly. If I'm flying so low, at least I'm flying free. Those who ground me, a message back to me. Am I one defying gravity? Keep flying high, defying gravity. It's a question in reading life. Nobody, all of us, the wizard that is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. I hope you're happy now. Look at her, she's wicked. Get her. Get that wicked witch. Before she goes to another story and becomes a snow witch. Oh, yeah. Oops, I can't see my stuff. Alright, we'll see. Could be that boy. I'm not that girl. I'm dream about who you are. Hey, potato. I didn't see the completed thing. I stopped in for a second, but I've been, as usual, you know, I had to call my brother to find out what's going on with the cars, because it's tabs time. And of course, you know, that turned into a 2 or 3 hour phone call. So it's not in a perfect technical state. Well, technically, what is perfect? Did that really just happen? It's a talent. If I make good, so make good. It's not easy being green. It's not easy being purple. No, you know, I agree. Everybody thinks it's so spectacular. Wrong one. Turning a wheel, not your head. It's like, what? What do you mean I didn't turn? I turned my head. The truck should have turned. I turned my head. Gotta crossbreed you with a strawberry, you know? That way you can just keep replanting yourself before anybody can get you. Maybe give you a little bit of that Audrey 2 thing. Well, just remember though, as long as they don't cut up the entire potato, you can be replanted and become a new potato. That's like a superpower. You know, that's... That's like being the Highlander. doubt I slept long enough, or drove long enough to sleep again. But we'll see. Unlimited. Oh, good, I can sleep again. There, now we get some more money. Lives easy. Something we must learn when we are there. We help them in return. It's true. Today, 'cause I knew the time that cold for morning as it passes the sun. You think me to boldly that words I can say I've been changed for better. I'll show you in a second after the cutscene. Again in this lifetime, you say. Okay, for starters, they recently changed it. Okay. On the GPS down there, there's a bed symbol, and it says 13 hours. That's how long I have to drive until my driver is too tired, and I get fined, and he'll fall asleep, and I could crash. Now, if I'm doing an external market or an external contract like I'm doing right now, this blue number is actual time. I have 16 real hours to finish this job. Because of that, I can have my driver sleep as many times as I want, but they only let you sleep like 3 times before it's like, you got enough sleep, you can't sleep anymore until time passes. So that's what happened just now. I drove a little bit and then slept again. Because every time I sleep, my drivers are making money. And so now I'm up to 86 grand all of a sudden. But if I were to pick one of these jobs, well, this is game time. Well, let's say I was in this city, and my driver is like dead tired and has to sleep. Well, if I go sleep, he's gonna sleep for like 10 hours. This job here will be gone because it expires in only 2.5 hours. And the other thing is, depending on when the job's expected, if I take a job and it's expected sooner than the 10 hours I'd need to sleep, then I'm going to get a late penalty. So it just depends on whether you're taking one of these jobs or one of these jobs, what kind of sleeping you can do. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that I took one of these jobs. I can sleep as many times as I want, but I'm limited. If I keep sleeping, it'll say you're in a resting place, but you're not tired. Sometimes what happens is I'm trying to get a specific load, and that happens. So the trick I need to do is to have myself get towed, because that can take like a half hour, an hour and a half, depending on how far away the towing place is. Now, if I'm at the place where they tow you to, it still knocks off a half hour. Even though they didn't actually move me, it still knocks off a half hour. So I just gotta like tow like an hour and a half worth or something like that. And then I can sleep again. And then the jobs will refresh enough to get something else. Popular, gonna be popular. When the boys talk to boys, who's to wear, who's to wear. That's popular. I'll help you be popular. Sports. Long way to go. Analysis. Personality dialysis. Analysis. I'm still popular. Popular. Me, who you be? Are me becoming popular? Lar. La 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 la. With you popular. Have you had a chance to see either the play or movie versions of Wicked? They were popular. How about popular? Oh. What am I doing? You're turning down the wrong thing. No wonder that didn't look right. Excuse me, Mr. Kenworth, I'm going the wrong way. Well, so anyway, I hadn't seen any of that stuff either myself, but like a week ago when I bought my Phantom of the Opera stuff on Amazon, the movie and the Royal Albert Hall anniversary play. Well, I went to watch the movie on there, and I hadn't, you know how they'll have it where they'll start something after it ends instead of playing the credits. Well, I all of a sudden they were starting to play the first Wicked movie, and I'm like, okay, well, I looked at it and they're like, oh, you can buy both movies. Okay, damn it, I'm not gonna rent it. I'm just gonna buy the damn movies. In a way, it's kind of a similar story with it's like Phantom of the Opera, The Wicked Witch, the Grinch, you know, all these, like, you know, freaks of nature who get picked on, you know. It's like they're misunderstood, you know. And then it's like I was looking it up. I'm like, I mean, Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel were the originals. So I didn't realize how long ago that was. That was like 2003. Like, my niece hadn't even been born yet. I remember when I was buying my niece toys, and my mom was like, "Hey, you know that all them Disney toys and Fisher-Price toys that sing, that's Kristen Chenoweth, don't you? Don't you know that?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then that was 2006. You know, 2013 you get Frozen. It's like okay, it's like frickin' she goes from being a wicked witch to the frigid bitch. But again, she's misunderstood. Elsa's not bad, she's just misunderstood. Boo. So, you ever watch Forensic Files? Well, there's a true story from the city of Gadales in Oregon here. They had a cult back in like the 80s. And they were like the first bioterrorism that happened in the country. So this cult that people were joining, called the Rajneeshas, they had like this Bhagwan or guru or whatever. Well, these people were trying to get their people on like the school board and on the city board and all that. So in order to have poor turnouts for the elections, they stole some salmonella things from a local like testing lab or something, and sprayed it on the salad bars around town. Now, some people got sick, but I think like a baby died or something, and I might be confusing this with the old wall of juice one, but the main the thing is like the restaurants ended up like going out of business because nobody would eat there anymore, even though it wasn't their fault. You know, it's like the one guy said, you know, like, people would just tell me, I was like, look, I know it wasn't your fault, but I can't eat there anymore. Here, let me, 751 people suffered food poisoning. Okay, no one died in that one. So I'm confusing the baby ended up dying. That was Old Walla Juice wasn't pasteurizing their juices and a baby died. It had it got contaminated with feces at the orchard or whatever. And then they went out of business and Coca-Cola bought them out, and I guess they pasteurize the juice now or whatever, but yeah, but 751 people had food poisoning. 45 were hospitalized, but none died. Yeah. So one moment. You don't have a moment. You got to hurry up here. Yeah. Anyway, but that happened here. It's in northern Oregon near Mount Hood. Yeah, so Mount Hood is in this area here. This here is where you pull over here and you can look this way and Mount Hood's over here. Mount Hood is where they filmed the exterior shot of The Shining at the Timberline Lodge. So there's this whole area of nothing that these people were living at. Just living out in the boonies, just having a cult. I mean, and it's just that a lot of people were in that cult. Like, everyday people just joined that cult. She's dead. The Witch of the West is dead. She's dead. Good news. Good news. Look, it's Glinda. Choiceified. Just say, I mean, there's probably not that many people living in this area to begin with, but 751? That's where I gotta go. That little thing there, that's where we're heading. That's the train yard. Hey. Why does wickedness happen? Are people born wicked? Do they have wickedness thrust upon them? And she had a mother, as so many do. This has always been one of the more difficult ones to do, but let's see if I can nail it. That's already not good. it true you were her friend? How could you be her friend? Yes, I was. I did know her. That is, our paths did cross. That's cool. Nope, too far. Okay, you want it? You got it. Toyota. Hey, as long as it doesn't... See, it said excellent, right? That means I didn't damage the load enough to get in trouble. And they didn't charge me for smacking anybody else's vehicle, so, you know, whatever. It's all good. One thing about this game, they can fine you all they want, but nobody gets thrown in jail, so... Okay, we're not gonna go to Butt yet. I want to get to Eugene. Can I get to Eugene? We're already not going because it's not there. At least not on this list. We go over to Longview. Oh, sure. Once again, giving me the option to go all the way to the Los Angeles one, but don't give me Eugene. These punks, you know? Hey, we could do that one right here. Yeah, I know. Well, either way, I got to go over that way if I want to take these. So, let's go over here. And we'll see if we can get a different job before we go there. Wizard and I. Well, there will be a wizard Imagination throughout eyes, all to do with me. I could melt. Dearest, darlingest, mom's eating popsicle. Does it have a name? Loathing, loathing, or your face, your voice, your clothing. I loathe it all. Oh, they must be selling the scooters there. I didn't know that. Let's take this. That way we can take it over there and maybe we can sleep again if we need to. We can get some money and pass some time. Maybe it'll have us do a different parking. Alright, now because I'm short on time, I'm gonna just, so I gotta work at 8:30, so I don't have a lot of time here. Boo! this job only gives me $600, so let's make sure we don't get a speeding fine that's more than we're making. Well, let's see, I mean, nothing major to whine about. You know, I worked 11 to 7. Yeah, I mean, our truck was late, so Matt's usually behind anyway, but who's Matt? Oh, I don't know. But, you know, it was a little bit more behind when I got there, so I had to do more of the regular filling before I could start doing the lunch meat. But, you know, without the service counter, it's not as stressful as it used to be. So, it's just passing time. Okay, we get to do the other one now. Nothing matters, knowing nothing matters. Dancing through. Through life. Thoughtless when you're thoughtless. Through life. Days flow. Okay, that's new. That's different. Vroom, vroom. Out of my way, I've got no brakes. Unless I use them. Oops. I could stop on a dime. But nobody's putting dimes on the road, so... Yes. Oh no, I gotta stop for the train. Oh, I won. Hey, it's the Sims house. My slots are a little easier to win, they just have to be played. I mean, I forget what I got the thing at, but like I tweaked it so people would win a little more often. Excuse me, sir, I'm going straight. I mean, I suppose if I had, like, tons of people playing and everybody keeps winning, maybe I'd tweak them. Maybe. But... Okay. Nope, it's not the... It wasn't a Eugene load, so we're not doing darkness. Yeah. Yeah, now that we're friends, I'm gonna make you my new project. I know. That's what makes me so nice. Newport. Okay, we haven't gone to this one yet. I don't think. We went to Aberdeen, but I don't think we went to that paper mill. Nope, we didn't. So that's where we're going. Lar. La, 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 oh, that's right. Eugene's got a camera at a paper plant. No. They were popular. It's all about popular. Like me. Give me a truck. I want a truck. We got sleeping. We got working out, and we got birthday cake. Yeah, a lot of the ones on mine I took from other sites because I was trying to do like the Sims themes and all that. So they're not necessarily the ones that are in all the chats already. You know, some mine don't look like everybody else's. Really? Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, well let's drive on over to. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do one more load probably because I shouldn't be too I shouldn't be being stupid about this. Okay, this is getting a little annoying. I'm not that girl. Not that boy either. Oh, hey, well, I got a truck. A truck house chicken. Chicken truck. It's the house of chicken trucks. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're going to drive through Vancouver, Washington. Not to be confused with Vancouver, Canada. One short day. Short day. Yes. Well, chicken and waffles, you need some syrup to go with it. It's a cluck in a truck. Yes, well, you mix a little bit of Elmo with Elf and you get Mr. Noodle. with syrup on it. You know, they got that St. Elmo's Fire song, you know. I just want to know, somebody messing with his fish? You don't mess with his fish. That's how St. Elmo's Fire happens. Yep, yep. Whee! Oh no. No one could. Oh, we get to bypass the way station. Omaha. Omaha. Hey, look at that. Weeds growing in the middle of the, you know. Oops, I wasn't looking. That's what happens when you're trying to type while driving. Wow, I only have 213 hours on my own channel. Oops, 1 second here. I must have had, Let's see who will win. Oops, I missed my exit. That's okay. I'm going to go this way, so... Yeah, apparently... Well, Portland's already unlocked automatically, so going this way won't unlock anything I don't want unlocked. I want to, like, unlock that by going there. With a load. Apparently I've got, I mean, I should have it if it's asking if I do it or not. Did I type it right? I don't know if anybody's ever dueled in mine before, so I'm assuming I have it set up. I mean, if it's asking. Yeah, I don't remember if I had any kind of limit on it or not, but if there was a limit, it should have said, you know, like, it probably wouldn't have popped up or something. Well, I should have plenty. I mean, I think I've got enough. Here, let me, yeah, the max amount is 10,000, so we're in there. I wonder if the new name thing is screwing that up. Cause see how it's saying like at for me, Because of YouTube changing the names. Yeah, I wonder if something like that's messing things up. Uh, well, I just clicked the button on and off before we did that again. So it ain't that. No, not dual output, you idiots. What part of that don't you understand? I said dueling. And you're still giving me this crap, you asshole robot. And then you got this person typing the wrong damn word. Oh wait, I can't ask anything. It's gonna cool down. Ooh, I got Truck Alien Simoleon. It's got weird answers these days. No one mourns the wicked. Why not? I don't know. They don't. You want to like, you gotta get thinking. You're not holding a damn controller, dummy.
Have to wait and see what happens.
Okay, slow down, because this is always a speed trap, and they change where they're at, but they're always around. Frickin' 55. I can't drive 55. Would you knock into me? I look away for a second and I get crashed into, damn it. Huh? You learn. Laugh. Just not quite as popular as me. It'll make you popular, just not quite as popular as me. Alrighty. Y'all have a good one now, you hear? Don't let them bed bugs bite unless you're gonna bite them back. Oh, there he is. I know you're there. You got me last time, but you were on the other side of the road. Did you think I would forget? Yep, good night. I see you there. You were gonna try to get me too. That would have been double. If I had just said, screw it, you already got me, and then kept going, you would have got me again. Look to the western sky. Someone told me one reason, a chance to fly. I'm flying so at least I'm flying free. For those who ground me, get a message back to me. What is going on here? Oh, my phone is on the computer. Okay, that's what's going on. My phone was hitting the arrow keys. That's what was going on. It's like, why is this thing scrolling over here? You know? my other laptop. It's like, oh, because I knocked my phone down. And it's the keys. Before I end this stream, I do want to check and see if there's any used trucks available. I hope I remember to do it. Another one trying to speed trap me. Feed the bears. Bears is hungry up here in Washington. It is everywhere. No. You ain't gonna speed in our towns. swear, if you guys are traffic jamming up there and not following the damn lights, I'm just gonna shove y'all. 'Cause I ain't got time for this. Yeah, you better move. Park this thing. We'll see where we're at. Aberdeen, Aberdeen. Okay, first things first. That's an old school. So is that. That's too much. Nope, nope, nope. I wish I could just put these in order, like, I want you to do this, then I want you to do that, then I want you to do that, then I want you to do that. Then, if you fill all those, then I'll let you start doing these. Maybe. Or I'll fill these in instead. But stop trying to let them get that. I don't want them doing that one right away. All right. Okay, pay the little loans. Okay, so my loans are currently just shy of 7. Yeah. I could take 100 grand and get rid of these. Alright, that's shaved, what, 1,200 off? Or 1,300? Okay, so there's no way to get rid of those without having the money, though. So, you know. You know, you could take 21 of these. No, we're not going to do that. You know it lets you, right? Yeah, I know. It's also very annoying listening to that cash register when I go to repay it. Okay, these are not necessarily going to be here tomorrow when I go to do more. So, that one and that one. There's that one. That's a good one. I like that one. That's probably one that we'll end up taking when we play tomorrow or later today. There's that one too. So that's 112. That's 2 hours. That's only 71. Anyway, we're not going to take that yet. That's big time profit for 7 days because that's more than enough to buy a garage. Or I could buy 2 trucks with that much. Oh, you don't have the money. Okay. Who's driving there? Just Petra and Ellie, so either one of you can use it. Yeah. Do you want to get another air trailer? Might as well. I mean, we're making good money. Mimi. Mimi. Her name's Mimi. And then we got Alvin Chipmunk. Hey, look, it's a Amazon dude. All right. Well. We'll do that. That's gonna have to do it. I need to get to bed. So, hello, Leah. Yeah, I gotta work in 6 hours, so I gotta get to bed. So, thank you to those who were watching. Thank you for Potato joining in and playing games and whatnot. Hope everybody has a good night and a good day, and hope to see you all in the next one that you're able to make it to. Until then, bye-bye for now.